And Jeremy, while it was a nice day to be spent outside putting up decorations, the weather now makes it more suited for like a house party or something like that. Want to stay indoors.
Something inside for your Saturday night. Temperatures now. Jack, we say this a lot. We have really bright lights back here. Can you see my breath?
Yes, I can.
You can?
I can.
Okay, because I tried to do it, earlier on in the season and you couldn't, but it's cool. You can see it now. Certainly can see your breath. Temperature right now at the freezing mark. There's some leftover drops from the rain showers we had before sunrise still on the inflatable behind me, and they've now frozen on the inflatable, and temperatures now dropping into the 20s for the northern tier. We'll all get into the 20s tonight, and some of you in the higher elevations will get into the teens. So prepare for a cool evening, cool morning tomorrow. We'll rebound close to average for your Sunday, and then we got to warm up next week. Let's take a look right now live in Lake Wallenpaupack. We've got clear skies overhead. You can see just a few clouds, but a lot of twinkling stars there. And the clear skies are what is really responsible for the cool down tonight. When you don't have clouds overhead, the warmth isn't kept in. It escapes out to space. When you have clouds overhead at night, it keeps in warmth like a blanket, and we're not going to have that tonight, so that's why temperatures are going to plummet. There's the live view from our rooftop camera. We've got clear skies here in the WNEP backyard, 32 on the dot here. That's the coolest temperature we've seen so far all day, and will continue to get colder towards midnight. Calm winds across the board. Mount Pocono just sustained winds at 6, and Wellsboro has sustained winds at 7. So really not a windy night. Doesn't make it feel much cooler than the thermometer reading. But tomorrow afternoon, we'll crank the winds up 20 to 30 miles per hour, especially on the hilltops. There are your high temperatures today. Into the 50s for Williamsport and Selinsgrove. Upper 40s for Scranton, but still 2 degrees below average for this date. We got up to 43 in Mount Pocono. Now tomorrow, I think most of us will see 50, if not a little bit warmer. As we get into the afternoon, temperatures will start to rise when we see the sunshine come back out after the morning clouds. There are your current temperatures. 25 for New Milford, 26 for Wysox. We're down to 25 in Lopez. Those are 3 spots I think we'll get into the teens tonight. We're in the low 30s for Williamsport, upper 30s for Lewisburg. Those are the spots that'll stay in the 20s all night. Here in the Wyoming Valley, Bear Creek Township at 26. That's actually part of the Poconos. We're at 28 in Lake Harmony and 33 in Hazelton. Just a few more clouds than what we were seeing earlier in the night tonight, but this is a quick high thin cloud layer that's going to move past. We've got a cold front coming through. You can see that thin layer of clouds. That'll bring us a chance for maybe a sprinkle or a flurry north tomorrow throughout the late morning, and then we clear out to sunshine into the afternoon. Mostly we just see clouds in the morning from that front. So here's how I see things: clear for the most part tonight until around 5 a.m. That's when sunrise happens, and we notice that cloud deck coming through from the cold front. Now watch the timestamp. That's 11:30, and we do have a chance for a spot sprinkle or flurry if it's cold enough in Wayne or Susquehanna counties. Mostly cloudy skies tomorrow morning, but don't let that fool you. Don't think that, oh, it's cloudy, it's going to remain cloudy all day, it's going to be another gray November day. We'll break out to sunshine into the afternoon. Here's the look at 1:30. Maybe an additional sprinkle north and east, but breaking out to sunshine in central Pennsylvania and down through the southern tier. And by the time we get to 3:30 or so, most of us should have mostly sunny skies. So it'll be a really good day to do anything outdoors in the afternoon on Sunday. Monday, we start off with sunshine, and in the afternoon, we kick up the clouds ahead of our next system. So here are your winds. Tonight, calm. Tomorrow morning also were pretty light winds. Tomorrow afternoon, that's when they start to crank up 10 to 20, if not 30 miles per hour on the hilltops of Hazelton. And then as we head into the afternoon hours, everybody's seeing widespread gusts of 15 to 25 miles per hour, and they die back as we head into Monday. Here's a look to Tuesday. Looks like showers in the afternoon. Wednesday's Thanksgiving Eve, possibly another line of showers in the evening hours. That would put a damper on our Times Tower lighting. And then we crank up the cold as this flow from the north and west kicks in. And wow, we'll see some flurries possible on your Thanksgiving Thursday. So as you're setting the table and putting down the turkey, there could be some flakes flying through the sky. High temperature of only 41 degrees, partly sunny skies, and a few flakes, as I said, possible, especially the further north you live. There's your 7-day forecast as that front comes through. Before the cold front actually passes, which happens late Wednesday night, it'll be really warm throughout the day, possibly touching near 60 degrees. So it might be a warm Times Tower lighting, but it'll also be a wet one. And then headed into Thanksgiving Day, temperatures much colder. At least the sun comes back out, and there could be a few flakes lingering into Black Friday, Jack.
Jeremy, definitely a lot of good weather to expect this week, but also bring out the winter jacket 'cause
Yeah.
it's going to get cold. Exactly. That's not happening inside the studio, but you can keep that in the backyard.
Although sometimes it is kind of chilly in that studio.
It is a little bit. Jeremy, thank you very much.
Yep.
We know